Hi everyone, welcome to another free to play versus pay to play event. I really love doing these comparisons, and this is a walkthrough and a comparison for battles 17 to 20 of the Truffle event. So obviously these teams should work right all the way from level 1 as well because the teams are going to be repeating. And the rules that I've chosen this time is free to play is only allowed rare and epic heroes. They're allowed all kinds of relics, whereas the pay to play are only allowed to use legendary and astral heroes. And also they have access to the relics too. Next, I'm going to explain a little bit the strategy that I've used for these battles. So the overall strategy is to use direct damage. It's my favorite strategy for all these kinds of events because I don't have to worry about accuracy and resistance most of the time. And direct damage means that we can take out a couple of heroes in the enemy team straight away using a strong sniper. And I really love to use the snipers with a chance to recast their ability, and that's always going to be written down in their passive. You can always also boost the chance of recasting using Hope Set or using a relic that is going to give a chance to recast. In each case, you'll be seeing that I use a fast Strybog and also fast support heroes. For the free-to-play, that's mainly going to be Zoe, and I'm using Zoe because she's a hero that can grant increased speed to your allies as well, so hopefully that will give you a boost if your heroes are a little slower. Zoe, of course, also does a defense down, which is really useful. I'm using increased attack from a potion to boost Masako's damage. I'm also using a true chance to dispel from Mazos, who is one of my favorite yellow rare heroes. I did a video talking about him in the past. I'll link it in the description box below. And I'm also using the Golden Cyclone relic from Masako, which is my favorite combination, to be honest, for using her as a sniper in all of my rifts. And on the pay-to-play side, you can see something very similar. So I'm using Aurora as a fast support this time, but she actually does increase attack instead. So I won't need the increase attack potion. I'm also going to be using a relic to boost Elgath, which is the Murderous Frenzy. That's going to increase his chances of recasting. I'm also using Hope Set on both Necros and Elgath so that they can fire as often as possible. When I'm saying fast, I mean something like around 330 plus speed. That should be sufficient for these set of battles. Of course, remember to always do a click on the enemies before you go into the fight so that you can see their actual stats, and just check that you'll have at least one turn before the first enemy turn to do the same thing that I'm doing in the battles that I'm about to show you. So let's get started. So this battle is actually a very close match between the free-to-play and the pay-to-play, but what I want you to pay attention to is the use of defense down in the free-to-play and how that allows Masako to one-shot two enemies right away. And towards the end of the battle, you're going to see the effect of Hope and Murderous Frenzy on Elgath, and see that that's really going to help him bring down an enemy in one turn. So for this battle, don't forget that when you're facing Galmarage, you really want to have a immunity or spell shield buff right at the start of the wave, like I have here. And in this battle, you're again going to see the impact of decreased defense and how that boosts the sniper damage you can compare from Masako to Elgath. This battle is very interesting for me. Obviously, I wanted to do the free to play one without Necros. With Necros, you're going to see it's very easy. But what I figured is because all of the enemies are basically the same speed, it's very hard to get intermediate turns. So the best way is to use debuffs, especially burn, through the burn potions. And actually, that's not going to be enough to kill the enemies all at once. So that's why I'm loading them up on Assassin's Mark to reduce the HP before I get the burn going. And because there's no Necros, it's very important that the first hero that you kill is Nephra so that she doesn't revive Akuma in case you kill him first. So you're going to have to kill Nephra first, and then when Akuma dies, you can kill him afterwards. I'm using Mazus as a true chance to remove. You can also use a curse potion, the gray potion, if you have a slot left. But for me, I'm using all of my slots to load up Vepris with mana and go crazy on the burn potions, the death potions on Nephra. And that's how I did it. For the last battle, you're going to see probably the most equal comparison of all because I'm using Necros for defense down, and you're just going to see what it's like to use basically the same heroes on a rare and epic level versus on a legendary level. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you got something out of this video. Leave a comment below to let me know what level you found the most difficult and which battle you found the most interesting to watch the comparison for. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.